welcome to the Mythos Mystery Society presents Root, Chapter 4, Promises Kept, brought to you by Schmuckies. Don't drink that, it's Schmuckies. I'm Dave, I'm playing Poe the Possum Vagrant this evening, and I'm going to toss it down to Tom to introduce himself. Quick play.
It's not evening, it's not even noon. No, it is a little past noon. I'm very tired. I'll be drinking a coffee during this. I'm Tom. I play Orson Barnes, the Owl Chronicler, who's just up to no good this time around.
Jeez.
Owl Chronicler and Owl Homewrecker. Over to Jason.
I'm Jason. I just ate a sausage.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Yeah. And I am playing Jackdaw, the Crow Tinkerer. And now Cinnamon.
And I'm Ty. I am the keeper here at Root, and I'm also Cinnamon, our framing device. So we begin in the chill, dark forest. Cinnamon takes a careful sip from a metal mug. Well, the gang's all here. The Vagabuddies made it to Subspire Keep and met with Bellana, the appointed knight of future bride Persephone, who tasked the Vagabuddies with making sure nothing would threaten the upcoming nuptials. Poe was drawn into the case of a toad on death row claiming innocence. Jack pursued some entrepreneurial opportunities, and Orsa made a personal connection with both sides of the wedding party. The clock ticks down. Will the wedding go according to plan?
Poe steps out of the woods. Who the fuck are you?
It's Smash Cut to Black. So we resume. We're actually still resuming that night, and we ended with Jack heading towards your accommodations for the evening. I think Poe may have met up on the way because it's that night.
Yeah, I stepped away saying, everyone's a suspect.
So I don't know Poe where Poe was intending to go for the night, but it is awful late, and Jack, you had planned to go back to the Gemstone Suites to either A, sleep, B, build a gun, or both.
I wanted to, what?
Probably both.
Sleep. You build guns? I was wondering how all those guns get under room.
I think I'm asleep, but my other personality, Dawjack, takes over.
Dawjack? We all have a separate personality. Mine is Didelphus Linnaeus, yours is Dawjack, and Orson just sleeps with everyone.
I have not done this. I haven't done that at all.
Well, you've slept. It's just that the most innocent form of sleep.
Yeah, you slept. What did you think of that?
you literally slept with someone.
I wanted to check up on, what was his name? The White Orchid shop. Hornify's shop.
It's awful late right now. You have a feeling it'll be closed. It is night.
I know.
Okay, yeah. You go to Hornify's shop. It looks like there's been some recent construction on it. It is a wooden building with orchids carved into the walls and painted. It looks like a sign was recently put up. It's called Oh My Orchids now.
Oh My Orchids? Oh My Orchids. Do I see any... I mean, obviously it's closed, you said?
Yeah.
Do I see any signs of, does Hornify look like he lives in there? Or can I tell that from the outside?
I would roll to see if you can. It'd be read a tense situation, probably.
Tense situation? Okay. I got a 5 + 2 + 1, so 7.
It's a mix.
Yeah, 7, I think. I don't know. 8. It's an 8. Dumbass.
Can you pull that up? Can you pull up the thing, reading tense situation?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's, what is my best way in, out, or through? And I got a 7 through 9, so I get
one question. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, what's my best way in, out, or through?
The windows probably is as far as the windows. You can check if the door you assume is going to be locked. There's one in the front. You haven't gone around back yet.
Are there second story windows?
Yeah, there's second story windows.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. I gotta get to them. Poe just looking up at the second story window. He's like, I gotta fucking do it. I gotta fucking do this. I'm gonna save the whole world. I want to climb up to the second window in an inconspicuous way, like if there's a window in like an alley or something like that.
Then this will be a sneak roll. Roguish
Is that just cunning or roguish feat?
It's a roguish feat.
Yeah. Roguish feat? Oh no, I got 3.
Who just throws a rock through a window?
I was gonna say that's actually what I think I would do is just pick up a rock and throw it through the window.
Yeah, so,
Just look at it for a bit.
you throw a rock through the window. There's a beat, and you see some light kind of appear, and then some guards show up.
Oh, Jesus! A fuzz is here! It's funnier in this world because we're all covered in fuzz and hair.
Yeah. So you just run away.
Yeah.
Where are you running to?
Into the night. I guess into wherever we booked our rooms.
Okay, so you meet up with Jack. You see Poe about like 7 minutes later, like as
It's
you're in
that
reception.
one thing where they have the camera like attached to the shoulder, so it's always following the head, but you see the background going. You see guards in the background.
You do manage to lose them. So Jack, it's been like 7 minutes, and Poe like comes running through the. Well, you're not quite in yet. Let's describe this. So you, Jack, there is a very gorgeous establishment in front of you. It is seemingly created entirely out of shimmering stones. As you enter, the sound of relaxing harp music greets you, and the smell of lavender wafts through the air. There's a chandelier crafted with sapphires, emeralds, and rubies suspended over the reception desk. A basset hound in a suit offers a gentle smile. As soon as you see this guy, Poe like walks back, like runs into this room as well.
Jesus, the fuzz is here!
Right before Poe jumps in, you see like Jack kind of like look around and kind of like take a deep breath and kind of like be at ease, and then all of a sudden you see his like head cock as soon as Poe runs into his building.
One brief moment of rest.
I like trip and fall on my face and scuttle, and my pants fall down a little bit. I fart and play dead on the floor.
The hound kind of looks at Poe for a minute, but then his gaze switches to Jack. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Gemstone Suites. How can I assist you this evening?
Hello. We have a reservation.
Ah, yes. Name, please.
Jack Daw.
And he goes to a notebook and looks around for a minute and gives you a nod and says, here you are, yes. Is he with you? And kind of cocks the head towards
He's my assistant.
Mhm. Should I fetch a cart to wheel him in, or would he be able to make it on
I
his own?
slide up from under the counter.
you
Speaking of reservations, and I put my arm on. What do you know about the Orchid Keeper, Hornify?
You can just throw them together with the luggage. That's fine.
All right, I'm here to serve. He like picks you up and tosses you onto a cart. And he begins wheeling Poe and the rest of the luggage to your room.
I will not be silenced! I will get down to the truth! The truth will be reeled!
And your room is far and above one of the biggest and most extravagant you've seen in recent memory, if not your whole life. There's a living room area with a baby grand piano and several large velvet couches. There's a fully stocked bar with stools and 2 separate bedrooms. I hope you enjoy your stay at Gemstone Suites, and he offers Jack a key. And if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask.
As I take the key, I give him a pebble.
Oh my. Yes, not necessary, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And he puts it in his pocket.
Well, thank you very much.
And he closes the door, gives you 2 your own devices.
I think he's in on it.
I immediately just walk to one of the rooms and claim it.
Hey, wait. You gotta hear about the mystery. Go down.
After I get settled, then I'll ask Poe. Oh, Okay, what? Why were you running in here?
Because there's been a murder. The bachelor party's been murdered. And we're supposed to make sure this thing goes off with a hitch. So we have to, we gotta figure out who the murderer is.
Wait, the whole bachelor party?
A whole fucking bachelor party.
What? Even the groom?
Even the groom, I hear.
But then we failed.
Not if we solve the murder.
I think if the groom died, we'd know.
You're saying it's a conspiracy?
No,
Is the Corvid saying it's a conspiracy?
I'm just saying maybe it was just some of them.
Do you think maybe the groom is a fake groom?
I don't know. I mean, Orson went to go talk to him, so we should ask him.
You think Orson's in on it?
I don't know what Orson's in.
We're gonna blow the lid right off this thing.
Maybe we should sleep first.
I just walk backwards and I stumble through the door and the door shuts.
Okay. Jack, are you going to make a gun tonight or no? And that, depending on how you roll, it might give you exhaustion because it is very late. But
Yeah,
it's up to you.
I'll shut the door, but then I told Paul I was gonna go to sleep, but I'm gonna work on a gun.
Okay. So roll your tinker thing that is your character's move. So what this is going to take is going to take 1 depletion because you need the materials. And depending how you roll, it might give you an exhaustion depending on how late you're staying up. So if those are the conditions for building this second soccer rifle.
What one's my?
I think it's it's your first I can pull up the book. I think it's your first character move, like toolbox or whatever.
Yeah, toolbox.
So yeah, well, basically all this is it'll take 1 depletion to make the stuff, and then depending on how you roll, maybe exhaustion.
Okay, so we'll do cunning.
I believe it's cunning. Yeah, does it say cunning? I know it is cunning for this, but
Cunning was my primary stat, so I think probably.
Oh, it's up to me, but yes, it's cunning for this.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. I got a 8.
That's not bad. You mark 1 point of exhaustion and 1 point of depletion, but you do make a it is the same, if not maybe a little bit more refined than your last soccer rifle.
Okay.
And like you finish it and like you like barely make it to bed and pass out.
All right.
Okay, and so we cut to the next morning. Orson, you wake up still a little bit groggy in an extremely unfamiliar location. You find yourself tangled up in silken sheets. Pillows are strewn all about the bed and the floor. What do you do?
No one's with me, right?
No.
I'm alone. Okay,
Yeah.
thank God. thought I initiated the plan early. These things must awake. Well, I guess I rub my eyes and sit up out of bed. And can I remember where I am? Am I downstairs with the mole people, or am I upstairs? I assume I'm in somewhere nearby, right?
So the easy, that one you don't have to roll for. You just look to where like the window would be, and you see like shimmering, stone and earth outside of like the window. So you are underground.
Right. So. Mole, the batch molar party.
Yeah.
All right, I suppose I'll get dressed and find Mr. Is it Lord Holtel Turpin?
Yep. Lord Hodel.
He's the one that's going to get married? Okay.
Yeah.
I mentioned that he was everything except the bachelor in my notes. I'll find Turpin.
Yep.
Prepare him for his big day.
So as you start getting ready, you see there are not only are your clothes like nightly hung up and pressed, there are also like a variety of other outfits like laid out in your size in dressers and drawers and stuff.
Cue a 45-minute cutscene of me trying on every outfit.
You look great in all of them.
The next day.
After you try on, wear whatever, as you open your door, you see a guard stationed outside of your door. It is a mole guard.
Hello there.
Hello. How'd you sleep? How you doing? All right?
Like the dead.
Oh, little dark joke, but I can respect that. I like that.
Yeah, probably in bad taste with all the dead bachelor party.
Yeah.
Sounds like an alive bachelor party member.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I know we wanted to make sure, I know you and Lord Hodel got on great last night. I know he had a couple though, so we just want to make sure he, in the light of sobriety, still wanted you to be his best man, I guess. So, we got you the room, we got you set up here. As long as he still feels that way today, then you're all set. You'll stay with us. And he'll start giving you. We'll start delegating some of the best man duties to you.
Sounds good. Lead me to Lord Turpin, please. Should I call him Hodel? Are we that good friends?
I think if you're best man basis, yeah, probably first name's all right.
I ask you. I'm asking you. You're just a guard. You're just a nobody.
Yeah, I mean, I would
take me to him.
All right, yeah. He takes you down 2 flights of stairs, and you are at the same room you were at last night. Knocks, and you are once again let in, and Hodel Turpin is there. He is drinking an orange juice. There is a bottle of what looks to be expensive champagne next to it.
Or he would be drinking it if he didn't have a knife in his chest.
Oh no, I did initiate the plan too early. Damn it.
Hey, welcome back, buddy. How'd you have a good night?
Oh, give me one of them bromosas, please.
Oh yeah. This guy, you can see why I want him to be best man, can't you? The guy goes,
yeah. Have you had? Now I know you had one bachelor party that didn't go too well, but what about a second bachelor party?
Roll
Make up for how bad the first one went, huh?
Roll a charm check. This is persuade an NPC. It's not gonna be a hard one, but
should I do persuade an NPC then?
Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah.
I know that sounded like a dumb question, but he said charm and persuade an NPC is a different thing. I got 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you know what? I know. Yeah, I think most people would say it's, maybe not in good taste, but I think a distraction would be majorly helpful. So you plan the bachelor party. You got some other duties too. Now that you're best man, I got you. You got to get the rings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But beyond that, yeah, on the bachelor party, I think we could have a great time. Yeah, I'm digging that, man.
Well, you sit back. You rest on your laurels, Miss Lord Hodel, and I will plan a bachelor party and get those rings. Nice and shiny.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have free access now into this into Subspire Keep, and the room is yours for as long as we're here.
Great. I'll get started right away.
All right. And
there's no time like the present. Life is so short, One day you're with all your friends, and the next day they've all been murdered. So let's get started right away.
Oh, and then he and then the guard begins to kind of switch out, and he says, "Oh, give me a minute," and the guard leaves, and it's just you and him in the room now. He says, "And one more thing. I know we talked last night. If you could do a quick investigation into the Duchess Ferone, if she's trying to murder me, like you said."
My sweet. Oh, I said that. Yes, I think she is.
So I mean, I want to have fun. I want to do the bachelor thing. I need the rings. But yeah, if you could not get murdered, that's probably top of the list. So
I'm gonna do my best to not get murdered. I'm gonna do it for you.
Yeah, well, both of us would be good not to get murdered.
Right? Yeah. I mean, yes, I'll do it for me too, but I'm doing it for you.
Good.
Too.
That's what I thought. So yeah, any investigation you keep everything safe, but have fun while doing it. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's good to have fun while not trying to be murdered. I feel like it's an important thing. All right, well, I'll remember to keep an eye out on the Duchess.
Yeah, thanks, bud. And he pulls you in for a handshake and a bro hug.
All right. So, should I continue, or are we cutting away?
Let's cut. We're gonna cut away for now. So,
okay.
We're gonna cut to the other two. Poe and Jack. You wake up.
No, Jack. You wake up, and standing at the foot of your bed is Poe, but he's dead asleep. But his eyes are wide open, looking in 2 different directions. And he's. You thought he was a white noise machine for a little while.
But there was a whole other room. I start going on about my day, just passing. I like throw a robe on top of him. Like
It falls out of the floor. Can't get out of it.
I'm dying.
As you enter the living room area, you hear the harp music pretty loudly. It seems like it's almost being piped into this room.
It's the gates of heaven. They've come for me.
oh, this is a lovely place, and I'm gonna like start making a coffee and like breakfast.
I rip the robe in half.
I've broken my way out of hell yet again. Not today, heaven.
Okay, no coffee for you.
After you have your coffee and breakfast, you hear what sounds like a bell chime coming from your front door.
The fuck was that?
But Paul, why don't you get the door?
I kind of like waddle over on all fours and then stand up and open the door.
Hello.
It is the same hound from the night before, standing at your door.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, the assistant. Could you fetch your master for me?
I am no one's man. I pose his own man. Man baby thing.
All right. Could you fetch your companion, traveling companion, then?
I have no friends.
Jack, you hear this in the background?
I just all of a sudden hear Paul.
What?
So
Okay.
I just open the door more.
All right.
I'll walk around the corners. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Daw, you've been summoned to the training yard today by the Saints.
Oh, I wasn't expecting anything.
Well, the Saints are they are the higher ups of the mole guard here. They have put in they requested you by name to meet them at the training yard.
Oh, did they ask me to bring anything?
I shut the door.
Jack, when you're there, you gotta get to the bottom of this mystery. See if you can figure out anything that happened at the bachelor party. If you're gonna bring anything, bring questions. Come back with answers.
And I open the door again.
Hi again.
Quite rude, but all right. No, they did not mention bringing anything in particular. They just said to send for you.
Shut the door again.
Questions.
Right.
Bring questions.
Right. Get answers. Open the door again.
All right. Hoping this ends soon.
Don't worry. We don't even pay him.
Smart. It's economics.
I'm going to. Does he want me to follow him or?
No, I'm just passing along the message. If you need anything or directions, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you very much.
And he leaves.
Oh, you can shut the door now.
I don't want to shut the door now.
I've already been speaking with guards. That's probably why they want to see me.
Yeah. No, you got an in, man. You got an in. So what you gotta do is you gotta figure out if you can get any answers about the murders, and then we can get to the bottom of this fucking shit. I'm gonna go check in on our friend Hornify. He owns an orchid shop, and he may have killed everybody out of jealousy. He's a fucking rat.
Okay. Be safe.
No.
I start to step backwards on the doorway. I trip over the door frame and completely fall over.
I'm so clumsy this episode.
I just shut the door and go to gather my things.
All right. Let's follow Poe first. Poe, what are you doing?
I wanna go to Hornify's shop in the daytime when it's probably open.
Okay, yeah. You walk out in the light of day to all my orchids.
Oh, my orchids.
And seems to be bustling. It's not, well, you actually didn't walk by their place, but it seems fairly busy. People are going in and out. There seem to be some delivery, like some flowers going out for delivery.
Okay. I want to go in and look around.
Sure.
Just kind of window shop inside.
It's a fairly cozy establishment. There are dozens of bouquets lining each wall. There's a small area for like cutting and presentation. And you see a rat hard at work behind the counter, kind of trying to fill the orders. And you see a slightly younger rat helping out as well.
Younger rat? Ooh, nobody said anything about 2 rats. I want to talk to the younger rat that's helping people out, because I guess it makes sense, because I'm going to act like a customer, probably poorly.
All right, you walk up, and this rat addresses you. Oh, hey, what can I get you? What are you looking for here? You looking for some orchids? Because that's what we got. That's what we are here.
I was, are you Hornify?
No, it's the boss over there.
What's your name?
Arnie.
How do you spell?
Arnie.
Arnie. I typed Arnie. Are you like Hornify's son or like
apprentice?
Apprentice. Oh, so you have no blood relation.
All right, we writing in a notebook. No, hey, what kind of busy today are you? You looking for some flowers here?
Yes, I'm looking for some flowers. I heard that they sell blood orchids here. Is that true?
I mean, blood orchids. Is that a thing? We sell red orchids.
Did you do it that? Blood orchids?
I don't usually make the arrangements. That's usually Hornify if that's what you get. Not.
How's I heard there was so I'm from out of town.
All right.
And and I heard recently that there's been a murder involving florists.
Oh yeah, I think one of the other florists in town, was killed the batch party for the wedding. I guess.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
It's wild stuff. Yeah.
Was it one of you? No. That wasn't somebody from this shop, right?
No, that was Elma from the Dirty Dozen.
His name is Elmer? Did I not get his name?
Yeah, his name is it's Elmer.
Oh, he did it for sure. Rose florist. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm taking actual notes. Did that affect sales at all? Knowing that like a florist did something so heinous.
Okay. Roll charm.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got a 4.
Yeah, bud. As much as I love talking, this is a busy day. I can't if you're not gonna order flowers. Like, I can't.
Oh, I'll order you flowers if you answer that question.
He looks at your clothes. Why don't you put up a little coin and then just put it on the table? Just not that I don't trust you. Put it on the table and then we can stop. Maybe while Hornify back there is making your arrangement, we can talk.
Okay, I marked a depletion and I put one of the coins that I got from yesterday on there.
Yeah.
And one of my 2 Ocean Steve's frequent buyers cards. It's just sweetening the deal a little bit.
Oh man, I love these things. I love this shrimp skewies that get me going.
The shrimp skewy is pretty good.
Yeah, the skewy's pretty good. I love that lime chili mix. It really
The chili willy, yeah, in the shrimp skewy.
All right. What kind of orchids you looking for? So I can put in your order and we can chat a little bit. What are you looking for?
What kind of orchids you got?
Oh well, you can see here we got all sorts of colors. We can do some accompaniment with some baby's breath, maybe with a couple. Yeah, we got red orchids.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, but they are in this world if they're not.
You dyed them with blood. Are they blood or no? Yeah, I'll take red orchids. You got
They're a
it.
real
Alright.
thing.
Yeah.
Or I guess mix in a couple
There.
other. I mean, you're the florist here, so you mix in whatever feels good. But I want at least some red in there, you know?
Yeah, we'll do a nice like red, orange, yellow mix. It'll be like a fire, like the
Yeah.
flames of passion.
Would you
give them
say
the
red orchids look a lot like roses?
well, it's a different flower entirely. The color's the same, yes, but
Yeah, but like if nobody knew dick about flowers, would they think?
red. If someone was saying red flowers, then yes, roses and red
I
orchids are
wanted
two
to
of them.
buy roses, but the rose shop was closed for some reason. So my friend that I'm giving these to doesn't know dick about flowers, so I just kind of figured I'd get him red orchids and call it a day. What do you
Well,
think?
yeah, you could, but that's not really. You're not understanding like the heart of the flower here. Every flower is different. It means that you don't want to trick them. Now, a nice bouquet of these red, yellow, and orange orchids. It's going to show you fiery passion for whoever giving this to.
I mean, it's just a. I don't know. You're gonna get us in. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But
He's
like,
disappointed you don't share his passion, but he puts in the order for you.
Yeah. Well, you didn't answer my question now.
What was that? Was business? Yeah, we're a little busier. Yeah.
You're busier as a result. Of
Yeah, a little busier.
Because the rose shop closed. How many florists are in town?
We're the main. I mean, there's a couple other like small, like on the street, like kiosk type things. But it's us. It's all my orchids and Dirty Dozen, the main two purveyors here.
Dirty Dozen. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the order. That's nice.
Yeah, it'll be ready in about like 5-10 minutes.
Did this place get like any sort of repercussions from the murder going on? Like, did the police come by and question you guys or anything? Or
Yeah, like, not me personally, but Hornify. Yeah, they asked him some questions.
I asked Hornify some questions. Oh,
Yeah.
How old is Hornify?
Hornify, he's 67. I think his birthday's in February.
That's wild, considering rats only live about 2 years.
Not in this world, man. Everything's about 100 because it's easier.
No, I'm just kidding. We look over at Hornify, he's covered in tumors.
He's a skeleton.
Oh no. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. If I have any more questions, I guess I can reach out to you or whatever. When should I expect my bouquet?
Oh, you can come back in like 10-15 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a simple. I like the order. It's a simple order. We don't have a ton of other like. Most of it's just bulk, not like special orders.
You know, because you seem so passionate about orchids and stuff. What do you think? What did you think about your competition at the Dirty Dozen?
I personally felt like we were too different. You know, we could both provide a flower experience for the populace, and I, you know, maybe my Hornify over there was a little more competitive, but I think there's room in this town for two
Hornify's
places.
competitive, you say?
Well, yeah, he's a little competitive, sure.
Yeah, he likes to win games and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You think he doesn't get like too competitive, does he?
No, I don't think he gets too competitive. I mean, I think he gets real into the P&L statement at the end of the month. You know, seeing how much profit and loss, stuff like that. Yeah.
Huh.
That's
Would
about
you
it.
say your competition was really competitive, or you know anything about Elmer?
No, I don't think he seemed. He was just a nice old man.
Nice old man.
I mean, I thought he was, but I guess he did a bunch of murders.
Yeah, he's fucking murdered everybody. Yeah, that whole thing.
Came out of nowhere.
Do you think he did it?
Ah, man.
Now that you say he's so nice, I wonder if maybe he was framed or something.
I don't know. I mean, off the record, it seemed. I don't think he would do it. I think he's. I mean, they were young. They were young moles, and he's just he's one old toad. And I'd be surprised he was able to get the drop on them all like that. But
you don't think he has like an apprentice like you, does he? That's like maybe a little too scarily. I know he has like a grandson.
Well,
His grandson won't fucking shut up in the middle of town.
Yeah, he's real sad about his peepaw about to be murdered. But No, I think it's just him. Him and his grandson ran the shop together. I think it was just two of them.
Does do you know anything about his grandson? Is his grandson overly competitive, or just like his?
No, he's nice. He's a nice, innocent kid.
You think he would kill for his grandpa?
No, I mean he's just doing a petition thing, so I don't think he's resorting to murder yet. There's a couple steps between getting people to sign a paper and killing people, I think.
Yeah. I mean, like, because he's just a kid, he wouldn't be like, you know what? I'm gonna help my grandfather out, and I'm gonna murder an entire royal bachelor party.
Yeah, that'd be wild. I don't think he's got it in him.
That is wild. Okay, well, thank you. I'll come pick back up the things. And do you mind if I talk to Hornify, or are you just too busy right now?
Roll a charm check. Persuade an NPC.
Persuade. Let's see, I got 6 + 4 + 2, so 12.
Yeah. I'll I think he'll like your order too. I'll make sure when you come back, he'll deliver it to you personally.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, nice talking to you. I start to walk out and I look up. Your window's broken.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get that checked out.
I'll get that looked at. Thanks.
That sucks. You know.
and you leave all my orchids.
Yep, that's it.
And
me.
we switch to Orson. Orson, you are now in Subspire Keep. What are you doing?
Well, where can I find the keys? The
rings?
The rings, yes.
Yes. The rings are currently... Wait a second. It's a place called Eternal Accessories.
Okay, I better make my way there first. So,
Okay.
Where? Well, I'm assuming outside the castle.
Yeah, it's outside the castle. I think that you guys have been here enough, and it's not too hard to lay out. Even if you didn't know where it was, walking would take about 15 minutes to kind of get the lay of like the main street area. Okay. You find it. It is a jewelry store. There are like crystal windows you can see inside. There are necklaces, bracelets, rings, all sorts of jewelry.
Yes. And where is the shopkeep?
Yeah, you enter and there is a Pomeranian with a eyeglass in one eye, looking at a crystal.
You, sir.
Yes.
I'm here for the rings for the bride to be and the groom to be.
Oh,
the groom to maybe.
What? Maybe.
Make with the rings. Come on.
Of course. He looks you up and down. Name, please.
Yes, I am Orson J. Barnes.
Oh, yes.
I'm here.
The new best man.
Uh-huh. Don't you forget it.
Word was sent down this morning.
It's good. Word gets around quick around here.
Oh yes, it's a big deal.
That's good. That's good. That word gets around. So much
responsibility on
Make
an
with the bricks.
Of course, I must make them pretty. He's like, and as he's doing these, he's grabbing rings and like putting them in a nice velvet box and like tying a ribbon around them.
Very nice. Hey, if what would you say would be the most fun place to bring a groom to be for his bachelor party, where his friends did not just get murdered?
Oh yes. Well, there's a couple established things I would think to do. Him and his friends previously, they went a little bit outside of town. They had procured a cabin for bonfire and merriment and drinks and just recalling old times.
Sounds pretty lame.
I think it was a more intimate affair, but if you're looking for something a little more debaucherous, there is the burrow hole. It is a
smells like molasses. That sounds perfect. Where can I find the burrow hole?
All right, the burrow hole. In order to do that,
better be filled with donkeys, or else I'm gonna be.
There is a small doorway built almost into the ground. It's right in the alley behind the motel. Knock 3 times. As long as you have a little bit of coin, they'll let you in, and there it is.
And what happens inside the burrow hole?
Oh, what happens in the burrow hole stays in the burrow hole.
Oh my. Well, thank you for everything. I'll take them rings now.
Yes, here you go. And he offers you 2 velvet boxes.
I stuff them in like a pocket, safety pocket, and I pat it. And thank you for the tip about the burrow hole.
Yes, welcome. I hope you and the bride and groom to be have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Yes, ma'am. I leave.
Yeah.
And a plan begins to work. I would like to. I'll go back to Lord Holtle. But I'm keeping the rings on me.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I don't know if you want to. I'm going to go back to him first.
That's fine. What are you planning to do to him before we?
I want to arrange a surprise bachelor party for him.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that real quick before we move on to Jason. Okay, so you make your way back to Lord Hodel. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back.
Oh,
man.
buddy, don't you worry. You take your mind off of everything you need to do. I got it all handled. You put your life in good hands.
Yeah.
And I'd like to take you out for the night of your life.
Yeah.
Night of your little mole life.
That's so, man. What's going on? What you got planned?
Well, when the sun goes down, I want you to meet me behind the motel or near the motel.
All right.
Come along. and we will, initiate Operation Fun Bachelor Party.
Yeah.
To make up for the horrible thing that has befallen you and your friends. I want you to forget all about the horrible ways, the looks on their dead faces when you walked in the room and your haunting, your childhood friends slain before you.
Yeah.
And the color. I want you to forget the color of their innards and the way it smelled in that room.
You see, like he was drinking mimosas, he just grabs the bottle of champagne and begins drinking it.
Yeah. And I will see you there when the sun goes down.
All right, bud. Yeah, look forward to it,
buddy.
Offers you nuts.
I offered feathers in return. But I have one more thing I need to do. Okay. I need to go up to Miss Persephone.
Yep, to Persephone's.
I'm taking the elevator this time.
Yeah, smart. Okay, and you make your way there. And you are at the moment her guards go make sure it is okay for her, to come for you to see her, and then you are let in. It is just her this time.
A vision, to be sure.
Oh, now
you are.
Yeah, welcome back. It's such a pleasure to see you.
Yes. I come with news from your future husband.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, about roughly a half hour after sundown, he wants to meet you out where the paupers live, down by the motel. He'd like to see you around there. He has a surprise planned for you. He's being very romantic. Don't worry, I will protect you.
Roll a persuade an NPC.
Ah, yes. Oh, it's not good. I got a 4.
Oh, I know. Oh man, I keep going Southern. She's not Southern. I know that he can be quite frivolous with his impulses, but I don't think meeting in the dead of night 2 days before the wedding would be socially acceptable. So, if he wants,
what if you wore a fantastic costume, which he also had planned? He wanted to surprise you with a night of whimsy and gallivanting and
what kind of costume?
Near the motel. It's a costume that looks. I look around the room. It's covered in flowers, perhaps red flowers.
Like a red flower dress? Or
The
just
red, but with a mask.
a flower mask?
Yeah. Well, and the rest. He didn't. He told me all about it, but I apologize. I forget some of the details.
Yes, an odd request. If he brings me the outfit, I would consider walking there with an escort.
Fair. Yes, definitely bring an escort. Maybe even bring your mother, the Duchess.
You want me to bring my mother on the date? I feel better with my appointed knight.
Or that's fine. Whatever.
Right. Yes.
You're your own person. Persephone.
Yes. All right.
Thank you.
All right. All right. If it is delivered, I will meet him at the location with my knight.
Perfect. And I will make sure the rest is arranged.
All right.
Have a good day. I love you. Bye. I get on the elevator and go back down.
Part of me just went, Orson, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm fucking it up.
This wedding will not happen.
This wedding is gonna suck.
It's gonna go off without a hitch.
And we will switch to Jack. Jack, you make your way to the training yard. Second. There's a large walled-off section of town. It like large wooden, not spikes exactly, but just logs are basically walling off this portion. There's not a roof or anything, but you can hear like the sound of metal clanking within. The guards let you in without any issue, and inside you can see there's various fitness and training equipment. There's an open arena, and there are dozens of soldiers just practicing, and some of them are sparring. You are told to wait, and after a not very long, you are met with a mole. This mole is fairly lithe. You can tell there is muscle there and wearing kind of chainmail armor. And kind of he's got a couple scars you would see on his face and arms. Hey man, how's it going? You're that inventor that those Terry and Dan were talking about, right?
Yeah, I met them the other night and showed them some tools and security measures I make, and they said they were to pass on the message.
Yeah, they did. They're healing up, and he points to a tent, and you see both of them are like covered in bandages, like laying on cots. They passed along the message. Gave us kind of a quick rundown of what you were selling. So you got it. This it right here, and you kind of like point. You brought him with you, right?
Yeah, I brought it.
All right. So what's your pitch here now? What are you looking to do?
Well, we're sent here to help secure everything for the big day, and since I create these, and I figured they might be helpful in case something was looming on the horizon. I don't know why you guys need security. Did something happen that might need higher security?
Well, I mean, as you know, bud, kind of like plays an arm around you. This is a big wedding here. Now, it's got to go off well because the Grand Duchy and the Marquis need to kind of bolster their alliance here. So that's kind of the big forefront of this whole thing is making sure it goes off. And we're all pretty sure that the other factions aren't exactly gonna just kind of let it happen. So that's the major concern here. There's already been one attack on the bachelor party, pretty sizable one. I mean, they caught the guy who did it, I guess. So it's at least that's off the table for now. But yeah, that's why we're looking to beef it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, I've got the equipment to beef you guys up.
And yeah, I'm liking what I see here, and my colleagues spoke highly of you. But here's the thing: in order to kind of validate the weapons, here at the Grand Duchy, we value strength, and we value put your money where your mouth is. So we'll consider bringing you on as buying some of your wares, maybe as a inventor consultant, but you got to prove it. Me and you, we go in the arena. You use your gun. I use my weapon of choice, and not to the death or anything, but a live demonstration, 1-on-1.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it's a gun.
That's all right.
For distance.
He kind of smiles. That's all right. I'm not looking, like I said, not to the death or anything, but I just want to see, 1-to-1 combat. What's gonna happen?
All right, but I'm always down to prove my weapons are the real deal. So I'll do it.
All right, hell yeah! And he kind of offers a hand. Yes.
Yep, I'll shake it and may the best man win.
Yeah, see you in the arena. Okay. Do you do anything to prepare for this?
I'd like to. I made this hastily at night, so I'd like to double check it just to make sure it's up to my specs.
Roll cunning.
Let's see. I got a 10.
That's very good. 10. You built it very well. Like, you didn't roll badly last night, despite the fact you were up really late. It's pretty much on par with your last one. You adjust the sights a little bit. You adjust the recoil. It is the best version of this rifle you've made thus far.
All right. So, we'll just do some polishing and cleaning. Making sure all the springs and everything are clean and tightened, and make my way.
Okay. You make your way into the arena. There are a handful of soldiers. Let's say about 16 soldiers in the stands surrounding it. The two guards from the other night are bandaged up, but they're kind of cheering, they're trying to clap, and then going, damn it.
I wave at them, give them a thumbs up.
They give a half-hearted thumbs. They try to raise a thumb. It's shaking as they do.
Wait, is this one of the ones I was from the other day? Is he just in the arena, or did you already try to talk to him?
No, they're just in the arena. Yeah, he's in.
Okay, I want to say the one I was is notably absent because he's in the hospital because he slipped on the.
What I said is he saw both of them, but they're both in an injury tent with bandages on them.
Okay, that works too.
And you are in the center of this arena. There is a couple wooden kind of, not obstacles, I guess kind of like obstacles. Basically, it's set up to resemble some sort of battlefield. So fake trees, stuff like that. So it's not just a clean, empty thing. Your opponent, Donovan, is still wearing the same armor as before, chainmail. There are some pieces of leather, a pauldron strapped to it. He is wielding a large spiked metal ball attached to a chain. And you stand on opposite corners of this arena, and there is a loud 3, 2, 1, and then a gong chimes, and you see him begin to sprint towards you. What do you do?
I start to juggle the gun a little bit because I'm like, oh god, I didn't know it was gonna go that fast. And I'm gonna take aim at, but try to aim more at his legs.
Okay. Roll. Are you gonna roll trick shot, or are you gonna do a regular combat roll?
I'll start with just a regular combat.
Okay, so that's
It's a ranged weapon. Is that finesse?
It is, but I'm trying to remember what it's called. Target someone. Target someone. Target a vulnerable foe at far range. He's currently far. He's running towards you though.
Okay. Oh Jesus!
That's an 11. That's very good.
As somebody playing the Dead
12.
Space remake right now, shooting a saw at somebody's legs, I don't think it's going to go very well.
Can you pull up the targeting someone thing? So I can pull it up too on the thing if I need to.
Yeah.
But there we go. Okay, you can strike again before they get to cover, inflict injury again, or keep your position hidden. So and you can still pick any of those. Hidden would basically be while he's recovering, you're taking this blow, you would hide behind one of the obstacles and you would gain some sort of bonus for that.
I'll do inflict injury again.
Okay. what this looks like is this. You know, post up with the stopper rifle. One, like, goes right towards his leg. It cuts actually, the first one lodges in, like, a piece of armor on his shin. He falls directly forward and trips. The other one, like, grazes by, like, goes past him, like, on his side, but does cut a good chunk into his leg as it does. And he's on the ground bleeding, but quickly begins to scramble back up and towards you. But he is bleeding, but he is smiling as he does this as well. He's now.
You're said to not to death, right?
No, man, I'm just I like what you got so far. I'm seeing what else this baby can do. And he reels back with his arm and almost like shot puts this giant metal spiked ball towards you. And he's going to roll. That's engaged in melee.
Oh god, this is going to be a high combat event.
It is going to be a high combat event. Pick 3. He got an 11. Okay, so yeah. All right, that's fine. So he's going to shift his range. He gets to pick 3. He's going to shift his range 1 step. This is, once again, I'm not a PC, so that not all this exactly applies, but he's going to shift his range step. He is now, like, he throws it. Actually, he's going to do some... I'm going to do the bottom 3. So he's going to suffer a little harm, shift his range, and impress, dismay, or frighten your foe. So what happens is he throws this thing. It does hurt a little bit. It does, like... You don't get hit with the spiked part of it, but a large part does hit you in, like, the kneecap, like the soft surface, and you are, like, you don't hear a crack, but you do feel an extremely sharp pain as you fall to a knee. He is continuing to sprint. He, like, reels this thing back, and you see the chain, like, kind of fly in the air as he is within intimate distance to you. He's run up, and that is him and the way he's doing this is, like, as he's running up to catch up to you, he's kind of, like, taking evasive maneuvers just in case you ready yourself again. It is your turn.
All right.
And you take 1 harm for that.
1 harm. Okay. Let me just reread what this does. Okay, I'm gonna do trick shot.
Okay.
I got a 7.
That is a success. It's a mixed success. So can you pull up trick shot? I can.
Yeah, it says I choose 2.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's right up above you. Yeah. So yeah, choose 2.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the shot knocks something. Can I, like, knock his helmet off with the shot? If he was wearing a helmet.
He's not wearing a helmet. He does have things you can knock off, like a pauldron or his gauntlets or even his weapon.
Yeah, I'll say he drops the weapon.
Okay.
And then the other one is, so, you know, he drops the weapon, and so he's. It distracts him, so I get an opportunity.
Okay.
If I'm close enough, I kind of want to, like, flip the gun around and try to, like, reel back, like I'm gonna, like, hit him with the.
Yeah. Roll engage in melee.
7.
Not bad. Engage in melee 7. I think you get 1. Yeah, you pick 1. Suffer serious harm, suffer little harm, shift your range 1 step, impress, dismay, or frighten your foe.
You know what? Since this was going to be a contest for him, I'm going to impress him.
Okay. Yeah. So what happens is you begin to, like, he sees this happen, or, you know, you reel back your thing to try to hit him, and he is kind of shocked by what you managed to do with this thing. He kind of smiles. He manages to get to 1 knee. He offers up a forearm to kind of block yours, and he punches you in the face at the same time as you crack. Like, he tries to stop it with his hand, but you hit him in the head with the stop rifle as he punches you in the face. You take one more harm.
All right.
And the crowd erupts. You see his face looks very intense for a second, but then he relents and smiles, and grabs your arm and kind of hoists it up to the onlookers as they cheer.
Oh, so you like the weapon?
Yeah, man, I dig it. It's cool. I think, it's definitely got some, it's got potential here. I got to talk to the other Saints about how we're going to incorporate this, but I think we definitely could do business. What are you looking for pay-wise?
How does pay really work?
So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about this. So pay, you have, pay in the system's a little weird because you have the depletion. Depletion you can use for, for money sometimes, or for like, oh, I need an item, you just kind of have it. This would be a pretty, like, if you were arming an entire, like, military, like, at least even if it's in a town that is a pretty significant amount, you would not be able to get enough, like, the amount of money he would give you is not something you would maybe want, because you would have to bring it back, and you have a cart full of, like, gold would be extremely, extremely dangerous. If something happened, you'd lose it all. They could do trades, they could do, like, like, oh, I'm going to give you a position as an inventor for this company. I will give you a wagon. Trade's a little bit more likely than money. You can get some funds for it, but.
All right, I have an idea. How about the space and everything to have my own workshop in this town?
Yeah, we have an inventor we work with as well. So I'm gonna hook you two up. I'd like you guys to work for each other a little bit. Maybe I like what you're going with the gun. I think maybe he can give you some more ideas. Maybe you can give him some ideas on some stuff he got. And I think we could definitely put you up in your own workshop, maybe next to his, maybe a little adjoining thing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that sounds perfect.
All right, well, go rest up, and this evening I'll or actually, if you could give us one of them, if you got an extra gun lying around, we could use that, and I'll get you connected with Pepper tonight.
Well, what about the one those two have? And I'm gonna wave at them.
They wave back, not really. What do you mean they got one?
Yeah. I gave them one to pass on to you guys.
Well, I'll have a little. Yeah, all right, we'll get it. We'll get it from him. He walks off. You're staying at the suite, so I'll have Pepper meet you there later. Kind of like waves, and he goes to approach the guards.
The one that I was playing didn't make it. His injuries were too severe.
Okay, and we cut. Poe, back to you.
It's me. I guess I come back 15 minutes later?
Sure, yeah.
Because I don't know what... yeah. No. I want to talk to the grandson.
Okay. Yeah. He's still... Same place he was before. He's still in the middle of town. He's got a couple more signatures on his thing, though.
Oh, hey!
Yeah? Oh no!
I run at
yeah.
him.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
I'm getting to the bottom of your father's mystery. Your grandfather's mystery. Who's your father?
Okay. My dad? He just doesn't live here anymore.
Do you think he'd kill a whole bachelor party for your grandfather?
No, I don't think so.
Why doesn't he live here anymore?
Well, him and my mom, opportunity for his job, brought him to a different town, and he's there now. So I'm just staying here with Peepaw.
He didn't want to. Did they agree with the marriage of a mole and a cat?
I don't know. I don't think they never voiced anything one or the other.
You don't think they'd kill?
I don't think so.
Anyway, that's not why I'm here to frame your father or whatever. I'm here to unframe your grandfather. So, I have questions for you.
Yeah.
Do you know about my orchids?
Yeah, that's the other flower shop.
Yeah, what do you think about them?
I don't know. I like roses better than orchids, so I think we're better. But I don't know. They seem nice. I talked to Arnie once.
Yeah. What do you think about Hornify, the guy who runs it?
He seems all right. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you find him to be ultra competitive and/or standoffish?
I haven't talked to him too much, so I don't know.
Got it. Standoffish. I'm just kind of scribbling it. It's not a language at all. Okay. Now I heard there were roses left at the scene of the crime, right?
Well, yeah. There
And
was,
that's what that. Now you don't think, like, were you able to confirm that they were roses?
I wasn't allowed to confirm anything. I'm just a little boy. I was just told that they were there.
Little boy, he was a little squirrel boy. You don't gotta fucking care in the world except for your grandfather who might get beheaded.
They said there were roses at the scene of the crime, and Peepaw did have a delivery route that he was supposed to do there, but I think he
He had a delivery route?
Yeah.
Do you know who ordered the delivery?
No.
It was an anonymous delivery?
I think he just assumed it was probably for the bachelor party. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Do you think I can get... can I go to the shop and look up the records to see where maybe that delivery was from? Because obviously, it seems like they made a delivery in a deliberate attempt to make the delivery look like a delivery of murder. Framing your grandfather.
If you think it'll help Grandpa, yeah, you can go to the store. Yeah, you can go to.
Do you have like a key, or do I gotta throw a rock through the window?
Roll a persuade check.
Not that I'd ever do. He's just a stupid little kid. Can I roll with persuasion? We're all with advantage?
Yeah.
He's just a stupid fucking kid. That's a 6, 7, 8, or a... We're gonna go with the 8.
He looks at his position. I'll go with you. All right, let's go.
You don't have to, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking steal anything. Well, okay. So wait. Yeah. Let's do your thing first, and then I'll go back. I ordered some orchids from Hornify, and I ordered a red orchid, and I'm gonna see if I can ask the detectives who worked on the case to see if they think that red orchid is a rose, and if they think it's a rose, then maybe it was Hornify's, and they all fucked up, and I'm a fucking genius, kid. I'm gonna get to the bottom of your grandfather's death. Let's go. Let's fucking go, kid.
Okay. And you make your way to Dirty Dozen. It is
where you turn around and walk 5 feet. He's been standing in front of it the whole time.
It's not far, but it's not that close. You walk up. It is a little bit bigger than All My Orchids. There are
breakable windows on the second floor.
So breakable windows. There is a lovely display of roses on the outside through the windows. There also is a nice couple wood carved roses that are planted wooden stakes out front.
Can I read a tense situation to see if any of the roses are missing from the rose displays out front?
Sure.
I got a 6 + 1 + so 8.
You can ask a question.
Oh,
is that your question? Or
that's yeah. If I only get one question, that's my question. Are any of the roses missing?
Doesn't seem to be. No.
Okay, so that's not it. They didn't just pluck a bunch of roses and just be like, "Oh, there's the delivery." Or something. I don't post saying all this. Open it.
Okay,
Open
yeah,
it.
all right. And he opens it up. I've been trying to keep it, going while he's gone. I can't, stay hours as long because I'm trying to get those signatures. But yeah, I've been trying to keep it tidy in here.
You got the logbook?
Oh yeah. And he goes and grabs the logbook. And you search for. What are you searching for exactly?
Really, I just want to know the order in the logbook, but I do want to see if there's any sort of, while he's doing that, I guess if there's any, like, letters or anything from anyone that seems suspicious, like Hornify being like, if you don't stop taking our business, I'm going to kill the entire bachelor party and make it look like you did it.
Roll a. This is probably this is probably more of a read a 10 situation now. So read a 10 situation.
I got 4, 5.
That's pretty rough. You. Okay. Let me think.
Find a bloody knife. Oh,
in your spine.
Oh, that don't look good.
So you spend a good amount of time looking. This is, I think, the negative here is it takes a good chunk of your day.
Yeah,
the thing you find, like, it begins to turn to night. You find in the logbook eventually it's not kept in a super concise way. The record keeping here, you find there was an order for 24 roses to a. Would you know the day of the bachelor party or around when it is? What are you looking for in this log? What would help you
think
determine?
the kid would. The kid would probably know the day that a big bachelor party for the royal wedding was made, but also the day his grandfather was arrested.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so you do find it. Here's what. The negative here is that it takes you more time than it should. It takes you better.
It's fucking worth it to get to the bottom of the truth.
So what you find is that there was an order for 24 roses for that day to a cabin on the outside of town. The only thing that, at night, it was supposed to be delivered around 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. The thing that I think would stand out the most is
that it's signed by Hornify.
Is that it's signed in blood. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay. Yes. What stands out the most is that the method of payment for this order was unlike a lot of the others. It was not like typical currency used in town, which, once again, a lot of payments and stuff in the root world are not. There is not a centralized currency. A lot of it is trade stuff. The money received for this was kind of was nondescript, like silver ingots. It was not a specific like marquee currency or a duchy currency.
Oh. Kid, I think this is getting deeper. Who would have thought the murder of a royal family bachelor party would be so convoluted? It turns out maybe it wasn't just a stupid orchid florist who was jealous enough to murder. Maybe it's a political thing, and he was paid off not realizing he was going to be framed. Does it say who the buyer was?
No, anonymous.
Anonymous. This Anonymous gets to the bottom of every mystery. He's in a lot of trouble when we find him. Okay. Oh, shit! I like throw everything off the table. Oh! It's so deep. The mystery's so deep. We're never gonna solve it. Kid, what's your fucking name?
I'm Brandon.
We should get out of here. Don't say it.
Little boy squirrel. Brandon, little boy squirrel. Brandon, you little boy squirrel. Nope, not saying that. We're gonna, let's see. Fuck! I kick a trash can over. Okay. Oh.
You pick up your trash. I try to keep this place neat.
Yeah, whatever. I kick it over again. Okay, well, do you think Hornify's would still be open?
It is dusk. He's like, maybe. I mean, you might catch him right at the end if you're lucky.
Okay, let's go to Hornify.
Okay, you'll roll luck right now, and then we're gonna switch.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got a 4 + 4 + 1, so 9.
Yeah, okay. Well, they will be
just closing.
Yeah, they will be just closing. Okay, we will switch to Orson.
Yes.
Orson, you have what are you doing, Orson?
I don't know anymore, man. I'm sweaty. I'm nervous. I think I'm gonna actually try and track down Poe, because now I need to cobble together a costume, and I know he's good at having costumes.
Okay. Let's say, getting the rings, talking to everyone. You did wake up late, super drunk. So it is cresting dusk. It's like maybe 6 p.m., 5:30. You see Poe with a small squirrel boy like running in the street.
Doing his own adventure.
Poe.
Out of the fucking way! I just push you over.
I need your help finally. For what? For fucking what?
Walk and talk, come on, let's go!
Okay. Well, I have to explain my actions now. The first start since we start. Well, you see, I've been getting in good with the bride-to-be and the groom. I'm now his best man, as you see. And I'm here to, there's two things going on at once. I want to surprise both of them. I need an outfit, a costume of some sort that would fit a lady, a cat.
Turn around as you're talking. People are dying!
Yeah, whatever, no one cares.
Yeah, I can help you with that, but you got it. So we stop walking for a second. I keep looking over to where Hornbees is. I'm just like, okay, I'll help you with that, but you have to help me get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm this little squirrel boy. I pick him up. His name is Brandon.
I'm Brandon. I could have said that. Okay.
Pick him all the way up.
I take him from you and put him down. Okay.
His grandfather is being framed for this is starting to kill my voice. His grandfather is being framed for the murder of the bachelor party, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it because his grandfather didn't do it, and I just found out that it might be a political thing because whoever paid for the roses to show up for the bachelor party paid in silver out-of-town ingots, so that might mean that they're like assassins of the king. Or whatever, and I need you to ask, I just grab your shoulders. I need you to just talk to the, you can talk to both of them, talk to the king, to the
I have a better idea. Shut up. One second. But, so if you're worried about a political assassination, what if we put some bait out to get a second attempt on an assassination to happen? Because I am throwing a bachelor party for the groom to make up for that failed bachelor party. Do you think maybe the assassin might try to take him out again if he knows about it?
He might, but that's a real risky campaign.
I'm not worried about the risks. He made it out of one attempt. I'm sure he can make it out of two.
Okay, but I mean, it's your ass that's also on the line.
Nope. No.
I mean, you just said you're the best man. What's a bachelor party without the best man?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be there. I'll be in the room I'll be there to protect the bachelor.
Okay. Yeah, but I need you.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's whatever. I don't fucking care. But I just want to solve the murder. I don't want to I don't really care.
But it won't work.
Who's
it won't
murdered?
work unless we have a costume for a lady made out of red roses.
Yeah,
red
whatever.
flowers.
Fucking,
I don't care.
I just look at a bunch of roses on the ground. I pick those up. I pick up a sheet of paper, and then off screen I go like this, and I hand you the most perfect costume you've ever seen.
I knew I could count on you.
I got a 13.
It is gorgeous somehow.
Should I roll them to see if I call them up?
Yes.
I'm rolling a might check. I got a 10. I withstand. That was close. Gotta stay focused.
But I need you to ask the groom about who they saw get murdered, because clearly he survived it, so he saw the murders happening, or was around when they happened. I need him to know if he saw anything. You definitely saw something suspicious, all of his dead fucking friends. But I need to know if
he's
he
pretty upset about it, to be honest.
Because the person on trial is a toad, and if he didn't see a toad do murders, then that's that. Or if I need to know, if he saw roses, I'm gonna go get a specific type of rose, and I need you to show it to him and I need you to tell me if that's the type of rose he saw, okay?
Oh, okay.
And then I also need him to tell me if he saw anybody suspicious who wasn't a toad. Yeah.
I'm trying to get his mind off of that, Patrick.
Yeah, but I need to fucking solve it or it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, but
and
I
we
mean,
need this to go off with a hitch. With a hitch, they said.
With a good.
So
bye.
I'm
taking him to the
I don't fucking. People are dying.
The burrow hole.
The burrow hole. Okay, maybe I can sneak in and ask him questions myself.
I don't think you need to sneak it. The password's 3 knocks, which is like the normal amount of knocks. I don't even know if it's a password or if they just think it's a password.
Good to know. I'll see you there.
There we go.
Everyone's a suspect. And I start to back away.
They say it's debauchery. Okay, I'm just saying don't bring
I'm already running back to Hornby's.
Oh, God. So I look at the costume again and like, all right, gotta deliver.
Brandon looks at the costume. How do you? That's fucking gorgeous.
Brandon!
Oh my God.
Brandon, what the fuck are you doing? Get over here, Brandon!
Scurries after you.
Don't look at it, poor.
Gonna get your pour all over it.
You're gonna get your dirty no money out.
Okay.
Like, guess I'll bring this back I'll deliver it to Persephone.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you do. Anything else you want to do? We don't have to play that scene out unless there's anything special you wanted.
No, and I was just going to leave it for her, and I don't
fine.
even know if she's going to show or anything like that.
Yeah, okay.
But it's delivering. But yeah, no, I guess that's the end of that.
Okay, cool. Jack, we will you heal up 1 immediately after. You spend... it's your choice. You can either spend a little bit of time in their kind of recovery tent to heal 1, and still have a decent chunk of the day to deal with, or if you spend enough time to heal 2, you're going to spend like almost the entire day there healing.
I'll probably just heal the 1.
Okay, so you can heal 1 of your harm.
Yeah.
And you have a little bit of time before you're supposed to meet with Pepper. Is there anything you want to do before that time?
Let's see. You know what? I might. In between meeting up? Nah, not really.
Okay.
I might just go back to the room.
Yeah.
And just gather things together. So.
Okay. Yeah, you gather your supplies, and like right as you're finishing, you hear that same kind of bing, bing, bell on your. Actually, no, I know this place is too pleasant. I was gonna have Dave rigging for sound effect, but I want it to be a pleasant experience of this place and not fucking Fred Flintstone's feet as he runs.
Baba Booey.
I'm reverberating fart noise. 65.
I didn't think of one thing to do. I did think of something to fill some time.
And you are met at your door by a rabbit. This rabbit seems a little bit older. He's got long whiskers hanging down past his chin. There are a couple notches missing out of his left ear.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you, Jack.
I am.
I'm Pepper. It's a pleasure to meet you. You ready to do a little bit of eventing?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Fantastic. Let's head to the workshop.
All right.
And he drags you through town to a very nice workshop. Doesn't have a name on it or anything, but it is like adjacent to the training yard. All right. So I talked to the Saints. They liked your weapon. They said we might be working together. So I thought a good training exercise for us together is you got this rifle. I like it. I've got something too. I invented. I think it hasn't been used yet. I thought maybe we could look over each other's blueprints and try to improve them a little bit. Try to see what our minds work like together.
Oh sure. Yeah, let's see it.
All right. He hands you it's not an actual. He's got a prototype, but he hands you the blueprint first of what looks like a gauntlet with a small. It looks very similar to your wrist crossbow. The difference is it only has one shot and it looks to have like a retractable rope attached to it. So a kind of wrist grappling hook-esque gauntlet.
Oh, this could come in handy in a lot of situations.
That's what I'm hoping and thinking. It's not bad. We haven't, the expenses are a lot, and we want to make sure it works real good before we start getting it out there to everyone. Thought it might be good in some tree warfare. So any sort of improvements you think you could add to this thing, I'd be more than excited to hear. And I'm going to take a look at the Subspire rifle and see what I can spice it up a little bit with.
Well, you can look at that, and then how about this as well? You talk about tree combat and bringing things back, and I'm going to show them the ballist saw, since that has a retractable blade on it as well.
Interesting. Well, I do like that. All right. Well, that's good. That's a big old boy, isn't it? All right. I'm going to take a look at that, but I'm going to start looking at the Subspire rifle, see what I can do to maybe improve that or change that a bit. And I want you to come up with some stuff for this. And he hands you the prototype. There is a wrist grappling hook. It's a little bit heavier than your wrist crossbow, and a little more unwieldy, you think, from like first impressions.
So I'm gonna look at. So is there something on the end of it, or just like the gauntlet itself?
So it is a full like metal, you assume it is like taken from a piece of armor. It is a pretty hefty gauntlet. On top there is maybe like a few inches of metal housing like basically a small arrow with more like an arrow with like grappling hook parts attached to it. Like there are other pieces of metal like coming off of it, and attached to a rope inside of that like metal housing unit.
Okay. Well, if you want to make it less bulky, you could probably find a way to get the rope to launch with the gauntlet itself and put like sharp fingertips on the gauntlet so that's the actual pulley.
That sounds cool. I like sharp fingers. I like that. All right, let me take a look.
Plus then it's more of a weapon, and it's a ranged weapon instead of just the hook.
Just the hook. Yeah, I like that. All right, we'll take a look at that. And he kind of, as you're saying that, he goes like to some shelves and begins pulling out parts for the two of you to work on.
All right, yeah. And then what's your feedback on the gun?
Well, I like the gun. I can do some range from a distance. I think that right at the end there, I really liked how I know I was there for the fight. I was watching y'all. I think personally, as much as using it as a club is fun, I think it could do a little bit more. I was thinking, going with your train of thought, I'm thinking maybe we attach some saws on the outside, so it's like a little, it can do melee things too.
Oh yeah.
Sort of
turn around and just be careful. You don't cut your armpit with a saw.
Yeah, the placement's going to be the big thing here, but kind of like a saw blade bayonet type thing is what I was thinking. Maybe motorized even.
You're speaking my language.
All right, let's get to work, and you begin drawing up plans together and prepare to work, however late it takes.
Roll might to make sure you don't fall in love. It's contagious. There's something in the air here.
The romance
it's
episode.
Wedding season.
Well, we're meant to be partners, so that's
and we will switch to Poe, getting to Hornifees. All my orchids. It's the last thing.
Wait! Go close!
You see Arnie is kind of like is about to lock the door. Oh wait, you made it back right in time. I thought I said 10 minutes, but yeah, you took a little longer. That's fine. All right, come on in. You busy day, champ? You doing all right?
It's been a day. It's been a day of revelations.
All right. Yeah, Hornifee's getting tired, but yeah, he said he.
If we named every episode independent of like what happened specifically in it, like a normal podcast, this one would have been called Root Chapter 4 Revelation.
That took way too long.
All right, and you are let in. This shop is surprisingly quiet. I mean, not surprisingly, it is far quieter than when you entered in the beginning. It is just Hornifee is kind of like sweeping up shop. There is a lovely bouquet of red, yellow, and orange orchids.
Oh, is that mine? Is that
yep.
mine? Oh, it's lovely.
And Hornifee kind of turns to you and gives you a nod.
Can I eat it? Is it edible arrangements?
Hey, you can take a bite if you like. Ingesting beauty is a true form of appreciation in my book.
Oh, so I like have to.
Well, no, it's just I mean, looking at
But
it's good too.
if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it in front of you. I take one of the orange ones and just.
What's it? Tell me what the mouthfeel is like on that orange orchid.
It's so waxier than I expected.
It's a little
not
wax.
that it's made out of wax. It's just got like a film on it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like because some flowers have like an oil that kind of leaks from their petals and everything. I eat a lot of flowers because
a connoisseur.
Yeah, I'm notoriously an omnivore. so I eat flowers just whenever I feel like it. Especially if somebody like throws them out in a jealous fit of love rage or whatever. I swoop those babies up and I eat them. So, but yeah, it's good. It's good. I could feel the fire that this bouquet represents.
Yeah. I'm glad you got that from that one taste. That's what I'm really going for here.
Yeah, and I video game pocket it. I just put it behind my back and it's in my inventory.
Sure.
Thanks for that. I had a few questions for you if you don't mind.
Of course, yeah, go ahead.
So I heard about, the biggest news in town is the wedding that's about to happen, but I heard about the bachelor party, the mystery.
Tragic.
And I heard your rival Elmer was arrested for it.
Yeah, that's a while. I mean, that's a.
What do you think of
What a
that?
shock. What a shock.
Would you consider you and Elmer enemies, or?
Oh no, enemies is a strong. I mean, we're in rivals a little bit. We both like,
friendly competition.
Yeah, I'd say friendly competition.
You do pranks and jests sometimes.
Oh, I don't think I don't. I mean, maybe in our youth, I farted on his roses, but nowadays, that's about it.
I heard he fucks his roses.
I heard that too.
Do you
It's
think
a rumor,
that's
but
true?
man. Well, it's a rumor. It's a dirty rumor.
Yeah,
but
so he's just. So even if he didn't kill everybody, he's still a little fucked up.
Listen, I'm not gonna judge him on his done.
I mean, it's not illegal. It's just.
It's thorny. It's a thorny thing. It's dangerous.
I wouldn't eat any of his roses, that's for sure. Let's put it that way. But like, so you consider you and him friends in a way?
Friendly rivalry.
Yeah. Just like
course.
me and my good friend Orson. Fuck that guy. But like, love him, But
all right.
But fuck him. You know what? I threw something on the ground. You know what? Fuck him. What? Never mind. So do you think he did it?
I don't know. I mean, they said they got reports of the roses and they got reports of a toad there, but I mean, he's getting up. We're both getting up there in years now, and I'd be, I'm
surprising that an old toad could kill an entire young bachelor party full of royals. Considering, wouldn't they also have their bodyguard accoutrement with them?
Well, I think, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't like a 30-person bachelor party, but and I don't think they brought specific guards with them, but I think some of them were, some tough young upstarts. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of them fought in a war or something, right? Usually that's how.
Yeah, I'd be surprised.
Royals
if,
go.
I'd be surprised if none of them could. I mean, unless he's got some. Less old Elma was the killer in another life, but I don't think I've known him as a flower salesman. Well, most of our lives here.
So if he didn't do it, who do you think did?
I don't know. That's why I think that's why they haven't. I think that's why it's kind of been left as is. I think people are just, it made the most sense. They don't want to go into a wedding thinking there's a killer on the loose. So the pieces fit, and they just let it slide.
Do you think? Suppose it was because it's a royal wedding. Clear, it could be political.
Why there's a chance.
Outsiders. Yeah. I heard maybe there's outsiders that are coming into town that aren't pleased with the royal arrangement, and they they maybe. Sorry, I had a fly comes out.
Big lunch, yeah.
Have you noticed any? You see the comings and goings of town. Clearly, you're a very busy establishment. Do you see any newcomers to town that maybe don't look like they like the?
Well, newcomers coming to town. There's the population in this town is probably nearly double of what it normally is currently because of the amount of people here. So I don't, strangers, yeah, there's a ton, but as for people who don't like the marriage, none that I've heard of.
Have you had anyone come in here and ask to buy roses, not realizing that roses and orchids are different things and that you do not supply roses?
No, that has not happened.
Damn it. So this guy knows his stuff. He clearly ordered roses. Something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like you're a good sport. You're a good heart. I don't think you'd frame your best friend or anything like that.
No, I wouldn't. No, man, I wouldn't kill a bachelor party to frame one. Man, the ethical numbers on that are wild.
So yeah, it's not a. It's it's good to know. It's good to know that this town has heart enough that they wouldn't that capitalism doesn't drive people to insane measures in order to stomp out their competition,
It probably does, but not in this case.
Jesus, really? What did you hear?
Oh, I mean, capitalism is bad, but I just
I mean, it just sounds like you knew somebody who killed somebody.
I mean, yeah, you hear there was the huge attack on in Traders Glen a couple weeks ago. I mean, that was all about. It was about the free market and capitalism. People died.
Yeah, that was fucked. Yeah, I mean, we didn't do anything about that. I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, all right, me neither.
Yeah. Wait, can I roll figure someone out to see if he was there?
Sure.
I got a 6 + 5 + 2, so
you can ask questions. I think if you want to pull up what the questions are.
I just wanted to see if jokingly I did recognize him.
No, you would know he was not there. I mean, like if you press, he was not there. He knows people who work there, but he was not there.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I guess while I have this good roll here, could I see is your character telling the truth when he's like talking about his friend and not like murdering an entire batch?
Yeah, he's talking.
Yeah, okay, I figured. I guess because I got such a good roll, I do get to. It says hold 3.
Well, you'd be hold. I think it's hold 3 per question you use. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
you just asked me if I'm telling the truth. You asked if he was at the place. You get one more, basically.
Can I ask what his character is feeling when I mentioned potential political assassination?
I think it's a general concern, but not necessarily. It's more of like.
Doesn't have any leads he's hiding or anything.
No, there's no leads he's hiding. It's more of just like he understands the political turmoil and doesn't necessarily want to get involved in it.
That's
is what
fair.
I would say.
Okay. Well, I think I'll take my leave. Thank you again for your service, and thanks for chatting. Sorry for keeping you after business.
No, I enjoy a nice connoisseur of orchids and their tastes.
I pick a little yellow one and pop it in my mouth. See you later! and I walk out.
Salute you as you walk into the night. And that's where we'll end.
I shake Brandon. He didn't do it. I think it was a political thing. We gotta go. We gotta go to the top. We gotta go to the very top, Brandon. I shove him to the ground. Brandon, we have to get to the top of this. We have to get to the bottom of this. Also the top of this. It goes all the way down. It's political assassination. It goes all the way down, Brandon. It goes all the way down.
Wait, and that's where we'll end. You assaulting this kid with questions and comments.
A very Rick and Morty ending.
Yeah. 1,000 years we're ending in
1,000 years. Alrighty. With that, I don't know.
Favorite moments.
Wait, is there any weird thing we end on anymore?
No, we haven't been doing that since we are in town now. We are not doing that anymore because that was contributing to the plot of this town. So
I guess I can go first then.
Yeah.
I'm Dave. I played Poe the Possum Vagrant. My favorite part of the night is that this mystery is actually genuinely extremely engaging. It's like, I'm really excited about like trying to get to figuring it out and stuff like that. But I guess the funniest thing that, like, to be more specific, was I really enjoyed rolling a 13 and improvising.
The most beautiful rose dress ever created.
Like, yeah, there it is. It took like 2 seconds. If it was anything less than a 13, I would have been like, can I make this? But a 13, it's like, you gotta give it to me. I've never rolled this game.
Yeah.
With that, I'll toss it over to Jason.
Thanks. Jason, I played Jackdaw. I think my favorite moment was winning a little trial by combat to see if they wanted to purchase things for me, and that actually, cool enough, goes towards my a major thing of my character's history.
Nice.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I missed the setup for that, so I was just like, why the fuck are you killing each other?
So, yeah, you missed it when I walked in. The 2 guards were just there in a tent, all like bandaged and busted. And I probably just got them in trouble because they didn't pass on that they had.
They didn't admit that they got a gun from you. They wanted to do it.
Apparently, yeah. Tom, are you back? Okay.
Lost to the ages.
You can do you, Ty.
I'll do me. I'm Ty from on Twitter. My favorite moment from this evening. I liked a lot of them. I liked what everyone said. I liked the investigation into the mystery. I liked the gauntlet updates that Jason gave for the grappling hook thing. I don't know what Orson's planning, but I like the Tom's mystery that he's creating himself. What the fuck he's gonna do?
It's really muddying my mystery.
And I'll pass it to Tom.
I caught the end of that, but I'm hoping our mysteries converge.
Yeah, it seems like they might.
That's what I'm hoping will happen, and I'm also hoping somebody stops me. Because I'm making bad decisions, everybody. They need to be stopped. I'm Tom. I played Orson, and I like what Dave's getting into. And the fight with Jackdaw and all that stuff, and I would love to see all 3 of these paths converge in session somehow. So we'll see what happens. But that's
Alrighty, and with that, I hope you like our new longer format episodes, because I made a YouTube community thing about it, so you're just getting entire sessions now, so you're going to see our intros and our outros at every episode, but the episodes are going to be longer, but that's fun, ain't it? So with that, we're the Mythos Mystery Society. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on podcast, you can find us on TikTok. And we have the YouTube community, which is the thing I'm updating now. I don't really go on Twitter anymore, so you can't really find us there. You can find everybody else there, I think, though. And with that, we are the Mythos Mystery Society, brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies! We're gonna get to the bottom of it. It's Schmuckies all the way down!